Welcome to the Tyler District Rural Transportation Improvement Program public meeting for the 2021-2024 program. My name is Stacy Wilson, and I'm the Project Funding Specialist for the Tyler District. We are here today to go over the projects to be included in the upcoming 2021-2024 Rural TIP. Today we will go over the counties in the Tyler District and all the roads under the district's care. We will also review the basics of what is the rural TIP and why is it important for you to be here with us today. We will explain how the projects included in the program are selected and classified in order to make the most of the program. Once you have an understanding of all of this, you will have the opportunity to review all the projects the Tyler District has included in the 2021-2024 program, both the big projects and the small supporting projects. We will also go over funding, answering questions on where does the money to pay for these projects come from and how it gets distributed. Lastly, we will outline all the options you have to comment on these projects and their priority. We know everyone took time from their day to be here and we appreciate it. As such, we want you to make it back to your family safely. Distracted driving continues to be a problem in Texas, and data indicates that drivers are not changing their behaviors. So TxDOT wants to raise awareness on the dangers of distracted driving by encouraging Texans to put away their cell phones while driving. The Tyler District includes all of the counties shown on the map. Projects included in the 2021-2024 Rural TIP are located in Anderson, Cherokee, Gregg, Henderson, Rusk, Smith, Van Zant, and Wood counties. There are two metropolitan planning organizations, or MPOs, within the district's boundary. The Longview MPO, which is in Gregg County, and the Tyler Area MPO, which is in Smith County. Projects within the MPO's boundaries will not be a part of tonight's presentation. These projects will be presented through their respective MPO. Please visit the MPO's websites shown here for more details. The Rural Transportation Improvement Program is a list of local projects to be funded in a TxDOT district over the next 4 years. This means that all projects included in the list are expected to be underway within 4 years following its approval. These are the changes you can expect to go to contract in the near future. It is multimodal, which means that it can include projects relating to highways, bicycle and pedestrian facilities, transit services, and freight projects, as well as a preliminary studies used to define those projects. Rural TIP is meant to show regional agreement on the need and priority of a transportation project, so all parties involved can be sure they are making the best investment for the community. It is also expected to be consistent with the projects and objectives in the regional long-range transportation plans to ensure that all agencies are working towards the same goal. The Rural TIP is part of the Statewide Transportation Improvement Program, or STIP. Because the program's rules are established by federal law, no project can receive federal funding unless it is listed in the Rural TIP. It is important for you to participate because funding secured by this process is intended to address your community's most immediate needs. By providing comments on the priority of projects included, you are helping us identify regional priorities. By reviewing the entire program in a single meeting, you are having a regional impact, helping us to be more effective with your money, and ensuring that we are investing where we should. Rural transportation organizations, metropolitan planning organizations, and local governments are responsible for selecting projects within their boundaries. TxDOT, through the district office, is responsible for selecting all projects relating to the state transportation system and other national roadways. This includes interstates, state and U.S. highways, but most importantly, this can also include the farm-to-market and ranch-to-market roads you use every day. The projects you will review today should respond to local needs. It is our responsibility to provide you with the opportunity to provide input on which projects should be advanced. Once projects have been defined, they are evaluated according to their scale and classified according to the funding they require as well as their potential impact. Big projects are categorized as regionally significant projects and are included as standalone items. For example, a new bridge over a river. To simplify this budgeting and planning process, smaller projects are lumped into 11 separate subcategories referred to as grouped projects. Grouped projects include things like landscaping, safety lights, or new bicycle and pedestrian facilities. This grouping practice facilitates the federal funding of smaller projects. For example, the pavement repair of an FM road. Now let's discuss the individually listed projects. The table shows the details of projects included in the 2021-2024 rural TIP as individually listed projects. Two US 175 projects will let in 2021. The first begins approximately at State Highway 155 and runs south to the Cherokee County line at the Neches River. This project will widen US 175 from 2 lanes to 4 with a depressed median. The cost will be $44 million. The next project transitions the roadway from its widened section back to the existing 2-lane roadway. This will be an interim transition until the Cherokee County portion of US 175 widening starts in 2022. The cost for this project will be $4,500,000. Two major mobility projects are planned to let in 2022. TxDOT will continue the widening of US 175 into Cherokee County. The project is from the Neches River east to FM 347 in Jacksonville. The cost is estimated at $125 million. The second major project is along US 271 in Smith County. The roadway will widen from 2 to 4 lanes with depressed median. Limits for this project are from the Smith-Gregg County line outside of the city of Gladewater, southeast to FM 16. The cost is $31,300,000. The project will run concurrently with the US 271 widening in Gregg County, which is within the Longview MPO boundary. Please reference the MPO tip for more details. Although they are not major mobility projects, all Texas parks and wildlife improvements are individually listed in the rural tip. These projects are constructed with 100% state funding and help maintain the park's infrastructure for visitors. Two projects are planned for 2022, one located within Gus Engling Wildlife Management Area in Anderson County, and the other at the Old Sabine Bottom Wildlife Management Area in Smith County. Two projects are planned for letting in FY 2023. Both are located within Cherokee County and are related to one another. First, FM 2493 will widen from a 2-lane road to 4 lanes with a flush median. The project's limits are from FM 344 south to US 69. The estimated cost is $20 million. Currently, an offset intersection exists at FM 2493 and US 69. The widening project just discussed will remove the offset configuration, while a second project will construct a grade-separated interchange at FM 2493 and US 69. The interchange project will be constructed concurrently with roadway improvements. Its estimated cost is $23,400,000. No individually listed projects are identified for letting in 2024. In addition to the individually listed projects just discussed, the Tyler District has several projects undergoing preliminary engineering and environmental analysis consistent with early project development. Major projects take a number of years to develop before they are ready for construction. TxDOT begins their development with preliminary engineering and environmental assessment, followed by the right-of-way acquisition phase. Here are the projects currently under development by the Tyler District. These projects are not guaranteed to advance to construction. Numerous factors must be met before a project is individually listed in the rural TIP and scheduled for implementation. Factors include environmental clearance, available construction funding, right-of-way, and permitting. The development process is stringent and some projects never advance past the preliminary engineering phase. Out of the projects currently under development, only 3 have advanced to the implementation phase. They are 2493 and US 69 in Cherokee County, as well as US 271 in Smith County. We discussed their details earlier in the individually listed projects. Now let's discuss the group project listing by county. Located in the southwest corner of the Tyler District, Anderson County has a population of 58,980. The City of Palestine serves as the county seat and is the largest city in the county. U.S. Highways 287, 79, and 84 are the major transportation routes. TxDOT maintains a little over 1,000 lane miles within Anderson County. This table shows the projects included in the 2021-2024 rural TIP for Anderson County. Currently, the primary scopes of work included in the rural TIP for this area are seal coat projects. A seal coat involves applying a protective coating of oil and small aggregate to a roadway. This additional layer helps extend the life of the existing pavement. Cherokee County is in the southern part of the Tyler District. The cities of Jacksonville and Rusk are the urbanized hubs within the county, which has an overall population of 53,420. TxDOT maintains roughly 1,100 lane miles of roadway in Cherokee County. This rural TIP has many projects planned for the area, including seal coats, pavement widenings, and bridge replacements. We have summarized these improvements in 2 tables. Here is Table 1. Here is Table 2, which is a continuation from the previous slide. Gregg County has a population of 125,900 and is the second largest county in the Tyler District. Over half its population lives in the city of Longview, which also serves as the county seat. Smaller cities within its limits include Kilgore, Gladewater, and White Oak. The county is also home to the Longview Metropolitan Planning Organization, or MPO. As mentioned earlier, projects within its boundary are not presented here. You can learn more about them at www.longviewtexas.gov/MPO. This table highlights projects included in the 2021-2024 rural TIP for Gregg County. Improvements include 2 bridge replacements and several roadway repair and resurfacing projects. Henderson County is located in the western portion of the Tyler District. It has a population of 82,500 and its county seat is the city of Athens. TxDOT maintains 1,035 lane miles of roadway within the county. This rural TIP has many projects planned for the area, including seal coats, pavement repairs, and a bridge replacement. We have summarized these improvements in 2 tables. Here is Table 1. Here is Table 2, which is a continuation from the previous slide. Rusk County has a population of a little over 54,000. The city of Henderson serves as its county seat. Smaller communities include within its boundaries are the cities of Overton and Tatum. TxDOT maintains 1,181 lane miles of roadway. There are many projects included in the 2021-2024 rural tip for Rusk County. We have summarized these improvements in two tables. Here's Table 1. Seal coat projects set to let in 2021 and 2022 account for the majority of the work. Here is Table 2, which is a continuation from the previous slide. This table shows the details of projects included in the 2021-2024 rural tip for Smith County. Smith County is the largest county by population within the Tyler District with 229,523 residents. And like Gregg County, a metropolitan planning organization called the Tyler Area MPO exists within its boundaries. A large portion of roadways maintained by TxDOT are within the MPO and therefore are not included here in the rural tip. Please visit the MPO's website at www.tylerareampo.org for more details regarding their projects. Projects on this slide are within Smith County but outside the MPO boundary, so they are included in the rural tip. Over the next 4 years, roadway improvements include various seal coats, rehabilitations to improve pavement quality, and bridge replacements. Van Zandt County is located in the northwestern portion of the Tyler District. It has a population of 56,092, and its county seat is the city of Canton. TxDOT maintains 1,161 lane miles of roadway within the county. This rural tip has many projects planned for the area, including seal coats, pavement repairs, and various bridge replacements. We have summarized these improvements in two tables. Here is Table 1. Here is Table 2, which is a continuation from the previous slide. Two projects to note are along State Highway 19. Here the roadway will be widened to provide a passing lane that alternates in either direction to provide ample passing opportunities. Wood County has a population of nearly 45,000. The city of Quitman serves as its county seat. Other communities included within its boundaries are the cities of Mineola and Winsboro, which is also partly in Franklin County. TxDOT maintains a little over 900 lane miles of roadway in the county. There are many projects included in the 2021-2024 rural tip for Wood County. We have summarized these improvements in two tables. Here is Table 1. Seal coat projects set to let in 2021 and 2022 account for the majority of the work. Here is Table 2, which is a continuation from the previous slide. The rural tip functions as a budget list for the district. As such, it is fiscally constrained. Like the budget of a household, the rural tip has to be realistic about the amount of money available to cover all the needs. Frequently, we identify more improvements than we have money to implement. This means prioritizing according to those items that are most necessary. We've discussed the list, but where is the money coming from? Funds can come from three main sources. The first source is the federal government through the establishment of the Moving Ahead for Progress in the 21st Century Act, or MAP 21. The federal government allocates these funds through the process established by the Federal Highway and Transit Administrations. The second source is TxDOT, which, like the federal government, also allocates a section of our budget for these projects through the Unified Transportation Program's 12 funding categories. The third source is local governments. Once the need has been identified and the amount of federal money has been defined, The rural tip helps local governments assess the funding requirements to match those of federal and state governments and their capacity to meet them. Now, after you review and comment on these projects, what's next? This timeline illustrates the rural tip process and where we are right now. Once your comments are collected and considered, if necessary, the district will provide a revised rural tip for approval and integration into the statewide document. The Statewide Transportation Improvement Program, or STIP, is built from the rural tip from all the 25 districts in the state, as well as the transportation programs from all the MPOs. The timeline above shows where in the rural tip process fits into this larger effort. Once the STIP is approved by the federal government, everyone's projects are funded and become one step closer to getting off the ground. Now that you are familiar with the program, we want to hear what you think. Please mail comments to us at the address on the screen or go online to submit comments at www.TxDOT.gov. You can also email in your comments to stacy.wilson@TxDOT.gov. Comments must be postmarked or otherwise received by Monday, July 13th, 2020. Please make sure to send your comments before that date. If after today you would like more information or have any other questions, feel free to reach out or visit the district webpage for updates. This concludes the Tyler District Rural Tip presentation. Thank you for attending.